What do you think about financials? Since you're a CPA, I'm sure you look at this as well. What would be the key metrics and things that you would be looking over to make sure that we're tracking and hitting numbers that we should be? And what would your requests and expectations to the management company be?
Oh my goodness. So the four metrics that we look at on a regular basis, and for us, because we're only 18 months into this and we're just now starting to get a year of data, every metric I look at, I want to see it in comparison to last year. Because I want to know if we're up, down, and if we're up and down, how much is that like? What's that percentage of up or down? But I'm looking at average nightly rate. We're looking at RevPAR. So those two numbers, which are two very different numbers, we are looking at occupancy percentage and occupancy percentage in comparison to the market. So just knowing we're sitting at 80% occupancy, that sounds great, but is the rest of the market already 100% booked out, and then looking at that. And that might not be a bad thing. Like, I don't necessarily, my strategy is not to be the first book. So, I would rather wait for the higher value guests to come in and book as opposed to the people looking for the cheapest deal, type thing. So I would say for me, occupancy percentage and pacing. That's our fourth one, pacing. How do we compare to last year at the same point last year? How booked out are we for the future months? For me to know how I'm really doing, I love occupancy percentage and pacing rate because that for me is a lever I have to manage. Because if I'm higher occupied than someone else, is that a good thing? Or am I priced too low and I need to bump my price? Or is it maybe it's a good thing because even though our average nightly rate is actually higher than the market and higher than last year. And so that means all the things we're doing from a design and a customer review perspective are giving us the ability to charge more and still push occupancy higher, right? So, I mean, all of it, just looking at the numbers for themselves doesn't tell one story. You kind of have to know your business and your market to know, is this a good thing or a bad thing? Maybe I'm happy being up. Maybe I'm happy being down. Maybe.
Yeah.
But those are my four
Okay.
favorites.
Love it. And then you guys have a beautiful website. Yeah, it's really nice social. How much marketing are you guys putting in, and what are the marketing metrics that seem to work? Are you investing in Google Ads? Are you working with influencers? Any Instagram? Like, what's kind of your marketing budgets and strategies that have worked?
So so our number one thing right now is SEO and also AI friendly websites. So we have spent a lot of money on making sure the undercarriage of our websites is AI GEO friendly. So that's one shift, not just SEO, but we've put a significant amount of budget into that in the last 6 months.
That's called
Fortunately,
AI Geo. It's like the AI version of SEO. Okay.
yes. And so we have two very different way our websites are built. So for our Chalet's website, it is built on the Lodify platform, which honestly, it's Lodify is the best website builder out there for short-term rental, not for motel. Like there's no PMS or no website company that does both well. But I've been on them for 9 years. I would never even look at another PMS. Their website capability is ability to build a custom website, but using their underpinnings, their undercarriage is next level. But for our motel, we're on Muse, and Muse does not have an out of the box templates or out of the box website builder like Logify does. Cloudbeds does. So if that's important to people, Cloudbeds does. But I knew with the motel, because we'd already built a brand, that I wanted a completely independent website. And so our website is built on Webflow, and we have a website designer that works with us. She's a Muse expert and she's become a hospitality. She was a website expert before, but now working with us, she's really loved hospitality, and so now she's really focusing on building websites. And I've referred her to a few more people in our mastermind, and they're all using her now too. So she's
Wonderful.